Dear students, welcome to our class on Agricultural Meteorology bits 32. Now, the first bit of today's class is the motion of a fluid due to differences in densities because of temperature variation is called dash natural convection. Densities differences due to temperature. Okay? Now, the motion of a fluid influenced by external means is called as dash forced convection. Say for example, you take a teacup, keep it like that. Natural convection, okay, it goes on cool within 10 minutes or 15. If it is a forced convection through a fan, it will take only 5 minutes or 4 minutes. So, naturally keeping the teacup, free convection. Forcing it through the fan, forced convection like that. Now, the global atmospheric circulations and local weather phenomena are due to dash heat transfer, convective heat transfer. This is what I humbly request all my beloved students that every student makes a mistake. One of the most important mistakes that students do is all students think that radiation is the predominant process of transmission of energy in the agriculture process. No, it is the convective heat transfer. Convection is the predominant form of transfer of heat. Of course, conduction is there, radiation is there, but convection is the predominant form of transfer of heat energy in the agricultural meteorological work or even the atmosphere. Now, so the density of a fluid decreases when it is heated because of dash of the fluid. Because it is of thermal expansion. Why? Because of the density of a fluid decreases because of the thermal expansion of the fluid. Fluids are either gas or water, whatever it may be. Now, so the relative dominance of forced or free convection depends on dash number or Richardson number, free or forced convection. This is very interesting. Now, I would like to enlighten you that the relative dominance of forced or free convection depends upon the Richardson number. It is a dimensionless number. Now, free convection dominates when Ri values are greater than 1. Forced convection dominates when Ri values are less than 1. When it is around 1, both free and forced convection dominates. That's why please subscribe to our channel Agronomy, Farmers and Road Development. There I have given enough information on this. Now, the resistance offered by a crop canopy to the motion of the air through it is known as a drag is the thing. Now, for the drag resistance, dash forces are responsible. Frictional forces are responsible for drag resistance offered by the crop. The dimensionless ratio of the drag force on a leaf immersed in a fluid flow to the adjacent fluid momentum flux is known as drag coefficient. The drag coefficient expresses the dash force on the leaf as a fraction of the maximum possible force of the fluid. Actual force, drag force coefficient is actual force. Drag coefficient gives actual force on the leaf. Okay, now, so the mixing of relatively large volumes of air is due to mechanical forces as the resultant of dash transfer is by forced convection. Heat transfer by forced convection. The properties which influence the heat convecting ability. That's what I told. Convective heat is the predominant in agricultural meteorology or atmospheric circulation. Now, so what are the characters? Dynamic viscosity, heat capacity at constant pressure, thermal conductivity. These three influence. The last bit of today's class is forced convection is always more effective than free convection. So, because more heat is transferred through forced convection. Thanking you very much.